Welcome all sports fans. I'm Dolph Jackson, one of the hosts of the Come On In Sports Network, a brand new sports network catered to sports heads like yourselves. Here on the Come On In Sports Network, we'll be covering the latest topics and current sporting news from around the world, such as baseball, football, basketball, and more. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, and come on in.
The Come On In Sports Network.
Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat. Sit back, relax. Put your feet up. Grab a drink and let's talk Saints football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go. Family, family, family. The doors are now open. So come on in. Hope everybody is having a great start to your Labor Day weekend. It's Friday, baby. It's an extended weekend, and we're 1 weekend away. This is the final weekend without Saints football. That's right. The NFL kicks off this coming Thursday night, a rematch of the AFC Championship game between the defending two-time world champion Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. The Chiefs look to make history this year. But what's most important to us is, can the New Orleans Saints end their 3-year slide of not qualifying for the playoffs? Make no doubt about it, this is a make it or break it year for this organization. And this is a must win or get fired season for one Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen now has everything he has asked for. He has an entire new revamped offensive staff. His staff. No leftovers from Sean Payton. His staff. He has handpicked his defensive coordinators, his defensive coaches. He has been able to go out and get the quarterback that he wanted to direct his football team. Now it all comes down to, can he bring this team together? Can he galvanize this team to get this team to have, and this will be in his career, his first time ever having back-to-back winning seasons. Now, when we say winning seasons, again, we're not talking about another 9-8 season. No. We're talking about 11-6, 10-7. 11-6 may be hopeful, but 10-7, making the playoffs, winning the division. See, we're not the only ones that have our trepidations about one Dennis Allen. This man was voted by his peers as the worst head coach in the National Football League. Coaches who are gone until their first year with franchises were ranked ahead of him. I don't know about you, but I would take exception to that. And that would make me burn the midnight oil. That would make me leave no rock unturned. That would make me look in the mirror and say, What do I have to do to improve myself, to improve my team, and win in a way that at the end of the season, I can say with my chest poked out and looking dead in the camera, dead in the face of those who doubted me and laughed at me and made jokes about me and said that I would be fired midway through the season, to kiss my entire you know what. It's Friday. It's the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. It's your boy Dolph. I'm coming at you early right now. Hey, I had the day off. I got to enjoy it. So what better way to enjoy it than with the family? With that saying, we got some family members checking in. All right. Dana, how you doing? Come on in. Who else we got up in here? Autism Boy Cottage 81. How you doing, my brother? Come on in. All right. Who else we got coming in the building? Oh, you know, my brother's here. He's always here. They call him the OG, but we call him Uncle Jerry. Uncle Jerry, how you doing? Come on in. Oh, we just getting started, baby. I'm hanging today. I'm here. All right. My God. It ain't Booker T. It ain't the booking, baby. Booker Rankin, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here, my brother. Hey, family, as you come in, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and let's get it. Oh, my brothers are in the house, baby. You know it's season, baby. No, 17 was at it, baby. My brother, the one and only Wallace, how you doing? Come on in. Hey, I'm putting the link in the chat just because Wallace here, baby. Come on in, Wallace. All right, my big brother JT, blessings to you, my brother. How you doing? Come on in. Yes, sir. We're about to have some fun today, man. Listen, it's a make or break season. We know that the off season for the Saints has been hum. We're still waiting for news about Alvin's new contract. Will he get it? Will he not get it? He's currently under contract. He's a pro. He's there. He's ready to go to work. Will Derek Carr improve this year as a leader, off the field and on the field, and as a quarterback? Now, when I say improve, can he take the last 5 games of last season, and can he build on that going into this season? He had a limited actions in preseason. A lot of the Who Dat Nation weren't impressed, but it's preseason. Work out all the kinks and everything. Derek Carr's the starting quarterback of this team. I like Spencer Rattler. I like Jake Haener. But I'm telling y'all, stop with the foolishness. If we see Jake Haener or Spencer Rattler for any extended period of time this season, 97% of you will get your wish, because Dennis Allen will be out of here. But you will also have to sit through Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday of losses. And not just for this year. Please don't think that what happened in in Houston, or what happened when Sean Payton first took over the Saints in 2005, 2006, go happen again. Oh, no. A lot of you cry and say you want something. But are you willing to go through that storm to get to the sunshine? Many of you ain't. Many of you won't. Many of you jumping ship now with a 9-8 team. So how the hell are you going to handle a 3-14 team? A 5-12 team? A 6-11 team? Man, you're going to have suicide watch for most of y'all. With that being said, we got some comments down here. Let's see what the Who Dat Nation's talking about. I'm coming, baby. Hey, I was coming, Boogie. Hey, your boy's coming, man. Hey, man, shout out to my brother, man. My co-host, my big brother, man. Coach Rock, man. Coach has been under the weather, man. He's getting his strength back, man. Just wanted to say, hey, my brother, we love you, man. And hey, little brother holding it down till you get well, man. All right, Riley say, I'm driving, baby. All right, baby. Look, you be careful on the highway, but keep your boy tuned in, baby. I got you, baby. I got you. All right, who else is in here? Dana, glad everything's going right with you. Autism speaking. Who that to you, Wallace, my brother, once again. All right, family. So, family, let's get to it. We know that the most glaring hold on the New Orleans Saints right now is the offensive line. Tadalisi Fuaga, this year's first round selection, has not done one thing, and I repeat, one thing to make us think that this young man is not ready for the bright lights. With that being said, he will have his problems. He will give up a sack. He will get beat. But I can guarantee you this. It won't be often. It won't be often. And if that young man stays healthy, I'm telling you, family, we won't have to worry about the blind side, left side of that offensive line, the blind side of whoever the New Orleans Saints quarterback is for years. That's how confident I am in that young man. And I've been like that since I watched him personally at the Senior Bowl. And he has done nothing to disappoint me this far. Now we flip to the right side. The whooping child, the poster boy for everybody's venom. Trevor Penny. He's too slow. He's a bust. Kids play 6 games. Count them, 6 real games in the National Football League. Now, started off first game of the season, preseason, had to rough him, but he improved the last 2 games. But I don't hear all those who were crying about him. See, we quick to throw shade, but we slow to eat crow. Quick to throw shade, but slow to eat crow. We call it like it is over here. Y'all already know. If they playing good, they playing good. If they sucking and they playing like dumpster juice, we gonna let them know about it. We gonna say what it is. Some of you're just one way. You're just negative all the damn time. Don't want to give a kid credit. Okay, but that's what some of them saying. Okay, dog, we hear you. But he was going against third stringers and players who are currently not on any NFL roster. Well, damn, he was doing that week 1 too. And a lot of you, and you still went at his throat. So the next 2 weeks, when the young man plays significantly better, he plays better. He's mauling people in the run game. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed how he's mauling people in the run game? Something that started to lack last year when he had those problems. But it seems to be back. He seems to be back to being a dominant run blocker. And the last 2 preseason games, he held his own. He graded out pretty good as a pass protector. But next Sunday in the Louisiana Superdome, those W's and those L's count. We're going to need Trevor Penny to play the best game of his NFL career that week. We're going to need Cesar Ruiz, Eric McCoy, and it looks like Lucas Patrick as the left guard right now. Though I think we probably going to have a revolving door once Nick Saldiveri gets healthy with Patrick and Saldiveri. So this New Orleans Saints offensive line is an enigma right now. The Saints will go as far as this offensive line. The longer it takes this offensive line to gel, come together, and be a respectable unit, the more this offense go struggle. Clint Kubiak brings in a totally different system than we have been used to in Who Dat Nation. Some of you were crying in preseason after the first preseason game because you didn't see a lot. It looked like kind of last year. It didn't. Sometimes you got to pull the cover back to really see what's going on. Sometimes you got to go in surgically and be a surgeon to understand what's going on. Clint Kubiak is looked upon by who that nation as a savior, by most of us. Is that too much for this young man, this offensive coordinator? Now, he's got weapons. The Saints cover on better. The Saints are not a team that is lacking talent. You have two young wide receivers, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed. And I'm going to stop there. And the veteran Cedric Wilson. Everything else is suspect. You have Jawan Johnson coming back from injury earlier than many expected. You have a promising young rookie tight end that the Saints got as one of the top undrafted free agents in Darlin Hooker, who has done nothing but impress in his time as a member of the New Orleans Saints. Many are eager to see how this young man's rookie season unfolds. You have a backfield of Alvin Kamara, Jamal Williams, the 1-2 punch. Kendre Miller, once again, is hurt. Will start the season on IR. Everybody's preseason darling, Jordan Mims, who earned his way on this roster, would be the third running back. The running back run from the New Orleans Saints is in good shape. Many are doubting Alvin Kamara around the league, thinking he's lost his explosiveness. He's lost a step. He's not the same person. Well, starting Sunday, we get to see. Was it just the former offensive scheme that was holding Alvin back from being Alvin? Or did Alvin start to decline in some areas? All of that is going to be answered on the field, family, where it needs to be. Now, the Saints swung a trade, and they brought in a young man, John Ridgeway III. Now, John Ridgeway III played at the University of Arkansas. He was a fifth-round selection. He got selected by Dallas, released by Dallas. He's been with the Commanders. This young man is described as a very good run defender. And where have the New Orleans Saints been lacking? What has been one of the Achilles heels of this defense? Despite being a top 10 defense, Saints continue to rank in the lower to mid-20s against the run. This from a unit that for years was one of the top 5 against the run. So this trade is not one that's going to blow up on social media. Oh, the Saints went and got this. They got John Ridgeway. No, he's not that big of a name. He's not that needle mover. But if this young man comes in and plays up to his capabilities and does what the Saints need him to do, which is his strength, stopping the run, this was a very good pick. The Saints sent the Commanders a 6th rounder. Commanders sent the Saints Ridgeway and the 7th rounder. Good trade for the Saints. We know Colin Saunders Bink is going to start the season off. He's injured. So you bring this young man in. You plug him in. You have Kendall Vickers is still here. Colin Saunders, of course. Brian Bresee, who I think is prime for a breakout sophomore season. No slump. I'm not looking for a sophomore slump from Brian Bresee. I'm looking for a breakout season from Brian Bresee to announce to the world, to the NFL world, I'm here. Now you got to deal with me. On top of Chase Young, Carl Granderson, a healthy, rested, rejuvenated Cam Jordan. Yeah, that New Orleans Saints front has the opportunity to be really good against the pass, but they have to stop the run. How many times over the last several years have we witnessed the Saints unable to come up with that key stop on a third or fourth down and stopping the run? And I say this, and you heard me say this before, the Saints run defense started to go down when the Saints got rid of Malcolm Brown. They have never been able to replace Malcolm Brown. Malcolm Brown was that brick. He was that wall in that run defense. Saints missed him. Hopefully, John Ridgeway can come in and provide some of the things that the Saints lost several years ago when they traded away Malcolm Brown. And speaking of John Ridgeway, exactly what type of player are we getting? Well, this young man, he played against high caliber competition in college. He played in the SEC. So he was a Razorback, baby. This is the kind of stuff this young man did. Watch this. This is him. Aggressive. Look at that. I love his aggression. Watch this. Look, stand up the center, find the ball, come here. Now, if you think that's something, did you see what he did in the preseason? This man, let me share it with you, friend. That's what's in the game. He actually suplexed a player. He Sid Vicious, this man. He suplexed the hell out the running back. He picked him up and he suplexed him. I tell you what, when his days of playing the National Football League are up, WWE, NXT, AEW will need to be knocking because he ready. He auditioning right now, and he's still playing football. He suplexed the hell out of this kid, man. In the game, live. Picked him up, threw him, man, suplexed him. You could have counted to 10. It was over. New North American heavyweight champion, John Ridgeway. That's how violent he plays with. He plays, and you need that. The Saints need that nastiness on the interior of that defensive line. All right, we got some more comments coming in here. All right. Let's see. There it is. My guy, my brother, no cap, no filters in the house. Cap, how you doing? Come on in. Cap says, Dolph, 6 wins or less is a bad team. 7 to 9 wins is a mid. 10 to 11 wins is good. 12 or more is contenders. Saints are right there in 7 to 9 for most. The hope is to win a bad division because it's no contenders within. Gotcha. Well, I'm not going to say there's no contender because if you've been listening to media affiliates throughout this country, around the country, they all love the Falcons. Everybody loves the Falcons. Listen, you got to give the Devils their due. They made some great moves. And on paper, you know, that's my word. On paper, they're the paper champs. They are the paper champs. I give them that. They made some hell of a moves, man. But there's a team that's been dolled the last 3-4 years and has won the NFC South the last 3 years, going on 4. And why the hell do we keep disrespecting them? You don't like them, but Tampa Bay runs the South. I'm not even worried about that. We want to win the South. We got to beat Tampa Bay. Because Tampa Bay runs the South. Do you realize this could be the 4th consecutive year that the Bucs win the NFC South? The 4th consecutive year. So yes, family, let's not have blinders on. The NFC South is not as weak as they say because these same Bucs knocked off the Eagles and was in the divisional playoff last year. And everybody just wants to overlook them. Look them. Not me. You got to beat Tampa Bay. You damn sure got to sweep Carolina. You got to beat those dirty, filthy, and like, shout out to the Dixon Way, my family over there, my black and red swan. But those filthy, like OG said, like Uncle Jerry said, fail cons. Got to beat them fail cons, man. Got to. But back to what like I was talking, offensive line. Now the depth of that offensive line is a question to me. Ali Udo, Landon Young. You bring back promising rookie on the practice squad and Hagar. But Lemieux? Why? Did you see him snap? Did y'all see him snap playing center? He was horrible. Why bring him back? Now, the Saints did go out and make a move. They signed former LSU offensive tackle Austin Deculus. Deculus played at LSU for 5 seasons from 17 to 21. He opened the 2018 season as the starter at left tackle. He was switched to right tackle during that season. The Texans selected him in the 6th round of the 2022 draft. He appeared in 5 games as a rookie, so he has starting period. He has playing experience. Excuse me. He appeared in 5 games as a rookie, all as an extra block on special team. He was released by the Texans at the end of the 2023 training camp, but re-signed in the practice squad. He will be elevated from Houston's practice squad for 7 games last season. He started one of those contests at right tackle midway through last season before the Texans waived him. The Jets picked him up off waivers. He remained on the Jets practice squad for the remainder of all of 2023, but he was among the Jets' most recent cuts Tuesday of this week. Now, it said of Deculus, he provided strong pass protection for the high-powered Tigers attack. He showed good technique, but a lack of mobility. The latter has caused him to have issues as a move blocker for the running game or against speed rushers as a pass protector. He's a big kid, 6'5", 321 pounds. Let's just see what he can do, man. This is courtesy of SI, Saints News Network. Shout out to the Saints News Network family, Mr. Kyle T. Mosley, Bob Rose, John Hendricks, and of course, the one and only Ross Jackson. All right, family. Hey, family, there are 19 of us in here. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. All right, autism. Let's see. Annie Marie Elizabeth Rose Velowski. Good afternoon to you. Our law firm is in the building, baby. Come on in. Thank you for being here. All right, who else? Cap says team's primary goal to stop our offense might be to stop Taysom, aka, and force us to be one-dimensional and make call beat them. They're the only 2 players that can take over a game like the Seahawks game. Okay. Booker said, Dolph, I disagree. All right, here we go, fam. Yes, sir. We may suck for a few games, but I believe that Rattler and an offensive mind coach can get our team back on the winning side of things. I love you, my brother, but it ain't happening. What happened last year with C.J. Stroud is clouding our mind. One of the greatest quarterbacks ever to do it. Led the league in us through 20-something intercepts. Peyton Manning, he didn't go to playoff his first year. That was an anomaly what happened last year in Houston. And you think in the middle of the season, a struggling franchise? Because let's think about this, Booker. If Rattler is inserted, that means the Saints inserted as the quarterback for this team. That means the Saints done started off possibly 1-4, 0-5, 1-6, 2-7, something like that. And you think inserting a rookie quarterback is going to be able to overcome that big of a deficit, that big of a hole to climb out, it's not happening, my brother. It's not happening. Me personally, I'm praying, I'm hoping that this is the best season that Derek Carr has had as a quarterback in the NFL. I'm hoping that Derek Carr is in the conversation for MVP. I'm hoping the New Orleans Saints offensive line can stay virtually healthy throughout the entire season and come together and be one of the better units in the National Football League. I'm hoping Alvin Kamara can remind people who he is and that he is arguably one of the best running backs in the National Football League, bar none. I am hoping that the OC, that the CO, Chris Olave, can lead that receiving core, can be that dog, can be the main man. And I am hoping that Rashid Shaheed shows everyone, including many in Who That Nation, he is not a one-trick pony, but an all-around game-breaking receiver. I am hoping Jawan Johnson finally comes through and stays healthy for a whole season and lives up to all the ability that he has. I am hoping that the Saints secondary stays healthy. I'm hoping we have Tyron, Marshawn, Paulson, Alante for the whole season. Healthy Kool-Aid. And my favorite, Rico Payton, baby. It's something about that kid. I'm telling you. I don't think there's no preseason though. I like that kid a lot. I'm just hoping, family. I don't want to sit here every week and have to talk about a loss. Last season, we had to talk after the Saints lost 8 games. But on the flip side, we were able to talk about the Saints winning 9 times, though some of those 9 felt like an L. The year before, we were only able to talk about the Saints winning 7 times. We had to deal with the Saints losing 10 times. It got hard coming on here. Y'all know how it was. The kickback, y'all lose y'all mind. The anger, the frustration, the disappointment. I'm hoping, family. So far, in 2 years as the Saints head coach, Dennis Allen has improved by 2 games. If that trend continues, which I'm hoping, 11 wins, 6 losses would definitely be a trip to the playoff, and in my estimation, NFC South title, 11-6. He won 7, he won 9. Keep it going. 1-11. I, for one, I refuse to sit down week after week and pray and hope for the demise of my team just so they can get rid of a certain head coach or a certain quarterback. I'm not built like that. And nothing against nobody who don't. We all just have our different ways of wanting to see our team improve and get back to winning ways and being one of the better franchises in the National Football League. I get that. But I cannot sit down and want my team to lose. I cannot sit down and want my team to come up short. Why the hell am I watching the game? For what? I'm not about to watch the game just so I could point out all the wrong stuff Derek Carr did. So I could point out all the wrong stuff Trevor Penning did. But when they do something good, but I'm not built like that. A lot of us won't call them out. on their shortcomings, but when they succeed, we don't want to give them credit. That's one-sided, man. That's BS. That ain't keeping it real. And we better than that. All right, fam, I'm going to take some more comments. Let's see. Cap says, I don't think Falcons are a contender. I believe they can be a good team. 10 wins with a playoff winning exit. Number 17, Arnold on that defense is slept on. Freak athlete, him, Jared Judon, and Ellis. Yes, sir. Listen, the Falcons made some good moves this offseason. Division would definitely be more competitive. I just don't see a legit Super Bowl contender within it. Lions, Packers, 49ers, Eagles are all true contenders. Rams up there, but defense lost key players. The Rams are one of my sleeper teams this year. Annie Marie Elizabeth Rose Velowski said, Dolph, I am not surprised at all because ever since both the GOAT Tom Brady and Gronk went to Tampa Bay, they had gotten a taste of winning. Yes, they did. Man, shout out to the hardest working man on YouTube and one of the best car salesmen there is. My brother Hoodie Juby. Hoodie, how you doing, my brother? Come on in. Hoodie's in the house, man. All right. Kevin, how you doing? Kevin saying, what's that new OT looking like? I went over it early, Kevin. Played at LSU, was with the Texans for a while. Appeared in 5 games his rookie season as an extra blocker. He was released by them, got on with the Jets, and he was part of the Jets' last cut, but he was a key contributor to LSU's national championship team. Listen, he can't be any worse than Lemieux. I just don't understand. That's a re-signing I just disagree with. The man was just horrible all preseason. He's horrible. Now they see him every day in practice. But if you can't transfer the good things you do in practice to the football field, and when every time I saw him, it didn't look good. I'm just saying. All right. Let's see who else is in here. Cap says Snake should sit. I don't want injury upon call. That's wrong. Give an excuse for DA. Also, don't want Snake saving DA job. I want calling DA to rise to occasion or sink with the ship together. That's what I'm saying. Rise to the occasion, man. I want them to rise to the occasion. Hey, changes go be made. Changes have to be made. There are no more excuses. Everything is Dennis Allen. This is all Dennis Allen's baby. They're giving him everything he's asked for, everything he's wished for, he has. Now it's all about getting your team to come through, being that leader. All right. Chris Olave says, I will be. The CO, baby. The CO is in the building, baby. The CO is in the building. All right. Cal said, the agenda stuff going to start making some people in the fan base start to develop hate for Snake. Therefore, law. If he don't pan out, they have their I told you so rants. Yeah. Booker said, let's not forget about Dak Prescott rookie year. He came in and played damn good. Why can't Riley come in and do the same? Booker. If it was the Saints, you think I love you, my brother. But my brother, listen, my brother speak with his heart. I'm a Spencer Rattler fan. I'm part of the Spencer Rattler fan club. I ain't the president like Jay Live, the president of Jake Hayner fan club. What up, Live? I had to throw that in. But my thing is this. If the Saints are 1-5, 1-6, 2-7, you think Spencer Rattler's going to rattle the Saints from a 2-7 record to make the playoffs? With a 3-time division champ, Tampa Bay, who's going to be around 9 wins again. A team that everybody loves now. Everybody thinks they are. I even heard some say they are a possible Super Bowl contender now. The Atlanta Falcons. I know. I didn't say it. I heard it. And I did hear it from credible source. One of those talking heads said it. But hey, Booker, I don't see it, brother. I'm in my reality. I understand you saying, but how many games were they down? How many games were they in the hole with Dak? Then remember when Dak came in, Dak started in training camp because Tony got hurt in training camp and Dak went in. That's the difference. Dak didn't come in for Tony in the middle of the season. No, Dak started in training camp when Tony Romo back got hurt in training camp. So that's a big difference right there. That's all I'm saying, my brother. I don't see it. It's not gonna happen. How the old saying goes, you may have to take a step back just to be able to take 2 steps forward. We might, bro, but the thing is, how many are willing to do it, Booker? Think about it, bro. We here, we be on everybody's platform. We listen to all Saints content, man. And what do we see, bro? They're crying. If they're crying now, losing their minds over going 9-8, how in the hell are they going to handle a 5-12 team rebuilding or a possible 3-14 team rebuild? Because make no mistake, if this season goes all right and it's totally washed, totally garbage, everything in that building getting cleaned out. You gonna have a new coach. You gonna have Elvin's gonna be gone. DeMario and Cam and retire. You gonna have a whole new building. They probably get Trey Lattimore. You gonna have a whole new building in there, fam. And then we got to sit back and we got to first wait and see who's going to be the man that they put at the helm of rebuilding this franchise. That's going to be very important. Who do they go and get if that scenario comes up to have to replace Dennis Allen and to rebuild the Saints franchise? Because he won't have Alvin Kamara on this team. He won't have probably Taysom Hill, Demario Davis, Cam Jordan, Tyrann Mathieu. So we need to be careful about what we wish for. Because sometimes you get what you wish for and it don't come how you were thinking in your mind. I'm telling you. I love y'all. I'm telling you. For all my younger who days who ain't never seen nothing but 79, 70-10 as the worst season. Put the damn joysticks down. Man up, woman up. Because if the Saints go into a full rebuild, like many of you want, because you want Dennis Allen gone. It's just Dennis Allen, but you want Dennis Allen gone. And this team goes 2-15, 1-16, 3-14, 4-12. What y'all gonna do? I tell you what, many of you gonna do because you ain't really you. How should I put this? A lot of you fake. Let me put it like that. A lot of you fake anyway. You just roll with the good times. Some of you just look for negativity all the time, waiting for it, waiting for the downfall of the team that you support. There are people at your job you don't like. You quit your job? Would you quit your job? There are people at your job who don't like you, who don't think you're doing a good job. Want you fired? Want you to fail? Think about that. So when you sit down on Sundays, if you're a who that, be a who that. Win or lose. Stop with all this wishy-washy. Either you're black and gold or you're not. Don't just be black and gold when it's convenient, when we win it. I guarantee you, if the Saints come out and they start the season 5-2, then they get wins over 2 to 3 supreme teams right now in the league, and the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the world champions. I guarantee you that bandwagon gonna get so damn heavy, it gonna tip over. And not only with fake Saints fans, but media members kissing their ass, who think this team is going to be 7-10. Some even got the Saints being 6-11. Damn, from 9-8 to 6-11. Is the talent gap that great? Are you telling me Dennis Allen is that horrible of a coach that Clint Kubiak and the entire new staff, they're that bad of a staff? The entire defensive staff, they're that bad of a staff that this team is going to win 5 less games than they won, 3 less games than they won last year? It goes 6-11. Man, get the hell out of here. That ain't happening, man. All right, got some more comments. Andy says, it would be very great and good for the Saints to have a winning season because next year the Super Bowl goes to New Orleans. I don't have no hopes for that. I just would take a division win and a playoff win, get to the division round, and I'm good. With that logic, next year, if he head coach, we can win 13 then a season after he can win 15 and he can go. So, listen, bro, if facts are facts, the man went 7-10 his first year. The man went 9-8 last year. Underachieved, whatever we want to call it. It still said 9 wins and 8 losses, which, damn it, it was a winning season. Take it for what it's worth. All I'm saying, my brother, is if the trend continues, we should be looking at 11 wins this season. That's all I'm saying. That's all you boys saying. My bro's in the house. Shout out to the Nola Bros, brother. He is in the house. He's in the building. Till, how you doing? Come on in. What's up, my brother Tilson, man? Keep your fingers crossed, dog, because they're going to be one of them years, baby. That I'm knocking down the photo. Me and my beautiful baby. See my beautiful baby right there, man? You know. But anyway, man. Dang it. All right. Booker says, Dennis Allen has a career losing record against teams that are over 500. He has that record until he doesn't have that record. How about that? How about he gets to 500 against teams with a 500 record? I'm just saying. All right. Dana said, we like that, you heard me. That's right. Till is in the house. All right. Shout out, man. Shout out to Tulane football last night. Hey, they did what they were supposed to do against Southeast Louisiana, man. No disrespect to Southeast Louisiana Lions, but let's see next week, though. Kansas State comes. Let's see. That's a different animal, and then Oklahoma comes. Woo! Man, did y'all ever thought that time come when you see Oklahoma come to New Orleans to play Tulane? I'm just saying. All right. And it says, also I have listened before coming to hear the song by my favorite singer, country and western singer, Kenny Chesney, The Boys of Fall. It's about football. All right, I'm gonna have to listen. I like old Kenny. Kenny a good singer. Yeah, you know it's bro. Fam, you already know. I'm just gonna say what's on my mind, man. MT suspended week 1, though. Broke some NFL rule. I don't know what happened. Hope he go to Ravens. Michael Thomas got suspended? What the hell? Yeah, him with the Ravens, that'll be a nice fit. Dana said, right, though, if we lose him, we might as well go out with a top 5 pick. Don't put that Ricky in there. Listen, if he in there, we gonna have a top 5 pick. I guarantee you. Booker says, if that happens, though, we will at least have something positive to look forward to, with Rattler being the trigger man, right? We knew exactly what we had with DA and Hughes Cup, both are career losers. Gotcha. Cap says, them older vets time coming up regardless. True. I'd rather have excitement of the unknown. Ben Johnson, Clint Kubiak, or a new young vibrant guy. It's just those two we don't like or don't trust, not the whole team. I got you. Let's see how Clint Kubiak does. Let's see what he does, man. Let's see his play calling. Let's see after week 1 against the Panthers Is the love, is there, or is this fairy tale love with Clint Kubiak still there? But I guarantee you, if he had one call that everybody don't like, this goddamn chat go blow up. And everybody went, what the hell? What? Man, that damn it. Carmichael wouldn't have done that. And he's supposed to be better than Carmichael. I just don't, after one game and one play call. That's how it go. Y'all know I ain't lying. I ain't lying. He ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. All right. Cap says, what if the next head coach worse than DA thing? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everybody want him to go. Hey, it is what it is. You want him to go, but you better hope that next meal that's coming, that is way better than this fruit, that this meal you got right now. You don't want this meal, and now you're throwing it in the trash. You want this new meal because it look delicious. It look good. It's made different. You smell all the spices, all the peppers, the red peppers, the green peppers, the onions, the celery. You smell all that holy trinity, man. It smells good. Yeah. But when you bite into it, how does it taste? You better goddamn hope it's a filet mignon. Better hope it's a grade A, top of the line. But hell, I don't want to get to that. I want Dennis Allen to turn around and at the end of the season be up for coach of the year. How about that? That's what I want. I want Dennis Allen to be up for coach of the year. How about that? If his name is mentioned in the category for coach of the year, it means that our New Orleans Saints are having a successful season. That means our Sundays and our Mondays and our Thursdays are great. And that means we can always talk shit to the 28-3, the 2083 Falcons over and over and over again. Every time they talk shit, I just say 28-3 next. That's it. All right. That's right, Cap. We all fans in different routes. We all want the same destination. Damn it, we all just want to win. I'm with you, my brother. Booker says, hopefully I'm wrong, but the data is not on the used car. I hear you, Booker. Jerry says, gotta mind my guy Tilden the Noda Bros. He family too. We like that, Jerry. You better believe it. Okay. For the construction, we got to tell with construction guy. Okay, gotcha. Olave says, I'm that improved by 2 games each year. With as Michelle at OC suddenly going to regress and go 6-11 with a better OC. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. With a better OC, this man supposedly gonna go 6-11. Listen, it's not, and it's just not Dennis Allen. What about the players? Have you checked out all these? Remember all these preseason rankings that we went over on this platform and all the other Saints platforms when they had Saints players ranked? Their units, their rooms are some of the worst in the National Football League. Remember that? That's what people think. That's what they think about the Saints. A team that went 9-8 last year. Just missed out on the playoffs. Just missed out, though. Wouldn't have had to miss out if you beat Green Bay, though. I'm still sticking there. I don't know what the rest of the season would have been, but I guarantee you that game right there, in my recollection, you win that game, and if the season fall how it felt the rest of the season, you made the playoffs. Can't lose a 17-0 lead in the full quarter at home or on the damn road. That's unacceptable. All right. Dana says, if it's mid-season, we're still bad and our hopes is lost, I'm ruling for Travis Hunter. Yeah, that kid's special. Man, what about Joe Hahn's son, man? Joe Hahn Jr. out there balling. I think he had, 192, 198 yards last night? But listen, I love Prime. Let me say this. Colorado may win 5 games because that defense still horrible, man. They still lacking running back room. They suspect, bro. And listen, who they played last night? Who they played? South Dakota State, North Dakota. They played last night. They played who that was they played last night, family. That was Colorado played who? North Dakota. North Dakota State. You know, that's one of the top FCS programs in the country. And right now, that's what Colorado is. An FCS program. I'm trying to get them back to FBS. They were ecstatic as hell to win 4 games last year. They were relevant with 4 games because that man's there. But I only see them winning 1 more game. All right. Chris says some people just love to hate. Yes, sir. He says all the haters are bandwagons that will get back when we start winning. Not real fans. It's coming. You already know. It's coming. I can't wait. That's it. Raphael, how you doing? Come on in. It's Who That Nation, baby, all the way, baby. Hey, family, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time, I'm Dolph Jackson. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. We are a proud member of the Come On In Sports Network. All right. Cap says, if DA coach of the year, I'll personally buy you a drink, though. Hey, I didn't say he was gonna be coach of the year. I said if he's even in the conversation for coach of the year, that would mean that our New Orleans Saints had a successful season. That's what I'm hoping for. And the same with Derek Carr. I want him to be in the MVP conversation. Oh yeah. I want everybody. Man, Derek Carr is playing the best football of his career. Clint Kubiak has unlocked whatever it was that was missing. Alvin Kamara is back to being the Alvin Kamara that we all know and grow to love. Explosive. And Taysom Hill has just been unleashed on this league like never before. The X Factor, baby. That's what your boy's hoping for. All right, let's go on. Marley Marl, how you doing? That Cowboys game is going to tell who Dennis Allen is. That's just game 2, bro. Game 2. I'm trying to be there for y'all. The parking lot. I'm trying to go live in the parking lot for that game. Trying to get people out there tailgating, get their thoughts on the game, family. Listen, that's a big thing. I'm in North Texas right now, family. It's a big thing. It's supported like no other. And the NFL, quite frankly, is sleeping on this matchup. This should be America's game of the week. This should be that 3:25 kickoff. Anyone put it in prime time, cool. But this should be America's game of the week. Because these 2 fan bases, listen, it don't be no foolishness. It just be respectful, good old-fashioned talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And John, then, hey, hit the boys together, go get drunk. Move on to next week. Yeah, it go be in. Then I just happen, married to a Cowboy fan and have a whole lot of Cowboy in-laws. So, now rock with them boys when they ain't playing that black and gold. But y'all already know that. If you new here, you don't know. You're like, what? Yeah, I said it. All right. Raphael says, I just want Derek Carr to succeed, prove these folks wrong. I'm tired of the Falcons. Have y'all ever heard a team talk so much that ain't do shit? But they happy. They're supposed to be, man. I ain't gonna lie. If we'd have did some of the things they did, I'd probably be talking a little. My chest be poked out a little bit too. I'll be smelling myself a little bit too. But don't forget, got to strap it up. Got to get between them lines. And one thing y'all already know, black and gold, baby, we won't bow down. And we ain't never scared. You heard me? Come on. All right, it's Friday, baby. It's Labor Day weekend, family. Hey, drink responsibly, family. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family, man. Relax at home. Put your feet up. Grab a drink. Chill with your boy Dolph, man. Hey, it's gonna be a great time, family. Marley Marl says the league don't believe in Dennis Allen like that. Hey, the league don't believe in New Orleans Saints like that. Hey, Jerry says, rise up to fall down. We rise. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry. I was about to say something. I lost my track. But yeah, Jerry, rise up to fall down. I like that. Though Wallace came on my show, drunk. Yeah, I saw that. It was hard because I picked the Falcons. The win division was triggered. That's my guy, the Wallace. Yeah, man. I saw, yeah, look, I heard him count. My boy Wallace like said, look, my brother. How the hell you gonna pick the Falcons to win, man? You know, St. beat the Edge last year. And brother, you gonna pick the Falcons? Yeah, I heard him, Cap. I heard him, man. That was funny as hell, man. Shout out to our brother Wallace, man. Oh yeah, that was funny as hell. All right. Booker says, DA is on the brink of becoming the first coach to be fired twice while having the same quarterback. You know, I never thought about that, Booker. That shit is possible. Excuse my language. That is possible. If things don't work out, Derek Carr would have been and got this man fired twice. But he been and got himself fired twice because the team gonna keep Derek Carr. They pay him their money. All right. Jerry says, yeah, no cap. Dolomite was cutting up. Yeah, man, that was a good show Sunday night, man. Hey, man, shout out to, man, you know what, man? Shout out to my brother, No Cap, No Filter, man. He's doing he's big on X, man. His YouTube family is growing, man. If you're not subscribed, go over there and subscribe, man. He's having great guests, man. Hey, he's had Nick Underhill on, man. Look, Cap, I'm proud of you, bro. Keep up that good work, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. Most definitely, man. You big bro. I'll be watching, bro. Proud of you. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going. All right. Yes, sir. Yeah, he got to, man. That's my boy, man. He doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job over there, man. All right, family. So the Saints, of course, like I said, they picked up John Ridgeway in the trade. Ridgeway will add depth. He will be part of the rotation. Go with young Christian Boyd, Nathan Shepard, who I think is underrated. Did y'all realize Nate Shepard, along with Brian Bresee, had 4.5 sacks last year? So from our defensive interior, from just those two alone, the Saints had 9 sacks? It's not bad, man. That's not bad. All right. So again, they bring in Ridgeway. So family, I'm about to put the link in the chat. Anybody wants to come on, family, please come on and let us know what's on your mind, with how you're feeling, as this is our last weekend without Saints football. It's game. Next week is game week, baby. How about that? The link is now in the chat, family. Please come on and let your boy Dolph know how you feeling. Now, while we're waiting for that, family, the writer over at Come On In Sports Network, shout out to Mr. Lawrence Foster. Lawrence wrote an interesting article. He has a section on the Come On In Sports Network at comeoninsportsnetwork.com. Lawrence has a section called 4 and Out. Well, his third down question is this, family. Which team would take a step back in 2024? Which team do you, family, think would take a step back in 2024? We go read Lawrence's article right here. And then we also go read his 4 down article too. We get that on the screen for y'all. All right. Again, this is Mr. Lawrence Foster, the writer for Come On In Sports Network.com. And then Lawrence writes on 4 down on his 4 and Out. It's third down. Which team would take a step back in 2024? Lawrence says there are some popular answers here. The Bills, with their loss of named players, not as much production as their names will lead you to believe. Tampa Bay, with a regression from Baker Mayfield and the improvement of Atlanta. I'm not going to go with one of these teams, however. I'm looking to the NFC North and the Motor City for my team prime for regression in 2024. Detroit last season. Detroit was the darling of the NFL. They were primed for a breakout campaign after they surged to to end 2022. And to the Lions' credit, they delivered in the form of an NFC Championship game appearance. Detroit had a lead against the 49ers, but couldn't hold it. Coming close to the franchise's first Super Bowl appearance, I view this team as a slightly better version of the 2017-2018 Jaguars. If you recall, the Jaguars burst onto the scene in 2018 and had Tom Brady and the Patriots on the ropes in the AFC Championship game. Like the Lions, they couldn't hold on, and expectations heading into the next season were sky high, as they are for Detroit this year. The Jags started 2018 3-1, including a victory over the Patriots. They finished the season 5-11. Detroit won't be 5-11, but a 7-10, 89 finish, I could absolutely see. They have a first-place schedule. Green Bay and Chicago have improved. Outside of St. Brown and Laporta, I don't have faith in the pass catchers. If Jamison Williamson can finally become who they drafted him to be, that would go a long way in helping Detroit not become the next 2018 Jaguars. And for his forward down family, which team will surprise in 24? Like with the third down category, there are a multitude of possibilities here. The Jaguars should bounce back after an epic collapse in 2023. The Bengals with a healthy Burrow will be near the front of the AFC. But Lawrence family, check this out. Lawrence says, I am going with the Music City and looking at the Titans here as a team that could be fighting for a wild card spot at the end of the season. The Titans are afterthoughts for most people after getting rid of Coach Mike Vrabel and parting ways with franchise stalwart Derrick Henry. Sneakily, however, Tennessee has put together a solid offseason, trading for Ladarius Sneed and Ernest Jones, while signing Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd, and Tony Pollard. The big question for the Titans, as is for most teams, is can their quarterback take a step or two forward? Well, Will Levis has all the tools to be a top 12 quarterback. He has a pretty solid team around him. So the Titans' success will come down to his growth and maturity. I, for one, believe he will take that step and make Tennessee one of the best stories of 2024. And there are two more articles, first down and second down, that Lawrence wrote. Again, go over to ComeOnInSportsNetwork.com to read his other two articles. All right, family. So we thank Lawrence for that. Raphael says, I think the 49ers go fall off. On our preview of the NFC 2 weeks ago, man, I think the Rams go win the NFC West. Listen. I know they got the quarterback. They definitely got the weapons on offense. They got a good offensive line, and they got one of the better minds in all the football offensively in McVay. That defense, I think, is going to be better than people think. I think this team, the Rams, I think the Rams this season will overtake the 49ers and win the NFC West. Definitely, if they don't, they'll definitely be a playoff team. I think they definitely will be one of the wild card teams in the NFC. All right, OG. All right, Uncle Jerry, man. Hey, enjoy your family, my friend. Have a great weekend, man. And I'll talk to you later, my friend. Much love. All right, family. We got a new comment. Let's see. Did I miss it? Cap says, I don't like a bad time. I just don't like the bad times back in the day take. That's all saying. Be happy and grateful for your dry bologna Sam, because you used to have spam. Need you laugh for a lot. Need you back on, dog. Love your show. Hard worker. Appreciate you, baby. Hey, I'm back, baby. Your boy back. Football season. I'm back, baby. All right, man. Listen, family. That's going to conclude the show for today. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Also, let's take a look at before we get out of here, take a look at the week 1 matchups coming up in the NFL. Of course, give me one second, let me get that up there for you. Of course, the season will start on September the 5th. That's the schedule right there. The season kicks off with the rematch of the AFC Championship game, the Chiefs taking on the Ravens. Family, there will be a Friday night game. Next Friday, we will have football. It will be the Eagles taking on the Packers next Friday night. So next Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And Sunday's schedule reads as follows. All right, Sunday. You will have the Bears at the Titans, John State at the Vikings. It'll be the Texans and Colts. Of course, the Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The Bengals taking on the Patriots. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Russell Wilson, of course, has been named the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Buffalo takes on Arizona. The Cardinals lost a lot of close games this year. Can they take a jump this season? How would Josh Allen and the Bills look this season without Stephon Diggs and also Gabe Davis? Then you have Miami, the Battle of the Sunshine State. The Dolphins taking on the Jaguars. Seattle is at Denver. AFC West. The Chargers will take on the Raiders. The Buccaneers will be taking on the Commanders, and Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Jaden Daniels makes his official NFL debut. The Come On In Sports Networks game of the week. I will be live streaming this game, family. The Cleveland Browns taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Detroit will be taking on the Rams. The 49ers and the Jets on Monday Night Football will be a big game. And next Thursday night's game will be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. So that is our schedule, family, for the upcoming games in the NFL. Listen, this has been a great show. I want to thank everybody for being here. Listen, y'all can call in, man. Like Jerry said, just click the link and you can join in, man. If anybody want to come on in before we get out of here. And we had college football last night. Had some not really any surprises last night in college football. Pretty much one of the better games last night. You had North Carolina taking on Minnesota. Carolina wins that one 19-17. You see Illinois just blank Eastern Illinois 45-0. UAB all over Elkhorn State 41-3. Tulsa demolishes Northwestern State 62-28 in that contest. Of course, Tulane was all over Southeast Louisiana 52-0. Stephen F. Austin 77. North American Stallions. Man, who is North American Stallions? I don't know, family. 77-0. That's ridiculous. South Dakota all over Northern State 45-3. A game that a lot of people tune into. Colorado holds off North Dakota State 31-26. A pass at the end was completed, but the receiver was unable to keep his footing and get to the end zone. Colorado holds on to defeat the Bison 31-26. Missouri all over Murray State 51-0. The Jayhawks defeated Linwood 48-3. Arkansas just destroys Arkansas Pine Bluff 70-0. Jackson State fought, but they lost to UL Monroe 30-14. North Carolina State 38, Western Carolina 21, and Youngstown State falls to Villanova 24-17. All right, family, we got a family member coming in. Hurricane Mike, how you doing?
Hello.
What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
What's good? I just got in the chat. So what we talking about?
Hey, man, we talking about the Saints, man. This our last weekend without football. Talking about, hey, for Dennis Allen, it's simple, man. Win or you fired, man.
Yeah.
So, and we talking about how this offensive line is going to be the key. We need this offensive line to come through this season in a big way for the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your thoughts as the season looms? Next week is on game week. So what's your thoughts?
Look, I've never been more nervous for an opening game in my life. I'm not gonna lie, and I know a lot of people might be like, "Oh, it's the Carolina Panthers," and I heard like shout out to John Barnes, basically saying, "Well, we're gonna beat the Panthers week one." I'm not too sure. Look, this could be a hot take. I think the Panthers could compete for the division just as much as anybody else. Just as much as the Saints can. You see, do you remember the 2019? Hold on. No, the 2018 49ers. Do you remember them? You
Little bit.
you
Remind me.
know how they won like 4 games that year?
And 18?
Yeah, 2018.
Okay.
The next year, they're in the Super Bowl.
Gotcha.
I'm not saying the 49ers, or I'm not saying the Panthers are going to the Super Bowl, but what I am saying is don't sleep on anybody. Don't sleep on, like for example, the Patriots won 3 games last year. Don't be sleeping on them. Like, you can predict their schedule, but don't be sleeping. Like, bro, like, I'm higher on the Commanders than some people because I'm not sleeping on anybody. Like, it's a new year. Just because you win 1, 2, 3 games the year before, you can win 12, 13 games the next year. Like, you never know how the season's going to play out.
Right. That's true, man. That's true. I can't disagree with nothing you're saying there, man. You're absolutely right about that. Okay, family, we got the president of the Jake Hayner fan club tuning in. The one and only J Live. He's tuning in for his guy.
Who?
Your guy, Jake Hayner. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't
Bro.
do it. See who? All right, man. Listen, I'm about to click this brother off. I can't do this, bro. I can't do this. I'm about to mute his ass. I can't do this. I can't do it. I ain't about to do this. What's up, Live, bro? How you doing today? How you doing today, brother? Oh man. Funny thing is we can live 8 week 1 division game, but bounce back week 2 with escape out as most expecting. People gonna still think we're gonna be successful. You breaking up, Live?
Give me a second.
All right.
Yeah, like Booker saying, it's a division game. The Panthers play on
all I'm
every year.
saying, bro, is that Spencer won me over. Bro.
Hold on, man. I know that, man. Hey, Mike. Mike, is this J Law?
I don't know.
Or has he been taken over by Elliott? Because this ain't J Law. I know this ain't J Law saying that. But go ahead, imposter J Live. Go ahead. We got an imposter impersonator. Got somebody impersonating to be J Live. Go ahead, impersonator. All right, Live trying to get his audio together, man. That man said he said Spencer won him over. Okay.
Wow, man. I did not expect it. But hey, shout out to J Live being the bigger man.
Shout out to Live. He doing like many who that nation wouldn't do.
At least he's not delusional. At least he's not delusional, and he understands when somebody's better than a certain person. Because like some of these Derek Carr fans, look, I like Derek Carr too, but some of these Derek Carr fans, for Derek Carr can't do no wrong.
Yeah, no, that's just crazy right there. Yeah, even Tom Brady and Drew Brees did wrong.
Yeah, like freaking Drew Brees. Didn't Drew Brees tie the Saints record for most interceptions? So, or was close to it. So, yeah, or by a Saints player. So, yeah, I mean, Drew Brees even had his games was like, bruh, how is he not benched? Like, Drew Brees even, like, bro, Tom Brady got benched before, and I'm pretty sure Brees got benched before. So.
Yeah, Kel, J Live is on that gun live, yeah, Blake twice if you need help.
Well, ask that dog.
Cause I know damn well me and Mike sitting up here scratching out my head like that can't be the J Live. That ain't J Live. It looked like J Live, but that wasn't J Live who just tried to call in. That can't be J Live. Not the president of the Jake Hayner fan club. It can't be. This
Yeah,
brother
bro.
Ron Rise or die with Jake Hader, baby. He's the next. What he saying, Mike? He's the next who?
That boy's the next
that man
man.
say,
Like that boy's the next Dan Marino or something.
yeah, look, Booker said, welcome to the club, J-Law. Yeah, finally, bro, finally. Let me say, Cap said, Dennis Allen not naming the QB2 is just like when we literally had two co-defensive coordinators. Bro, that man just not a leader, man. Terrible head coach. I can't wait till you go. Jake might be QB2. How he was talking, you might be right, bro. Then J Lago, he come back on his word there. Oh man, that's funny as hell right
Yeah,
there.
man.
My
But
God,
how do
my
you feel
boy.
about the defensive tackle that the Saints traded for a couple days ago?
This young man right here, feel good about him, man. What the Saints need? Start against the run. And you know, if y'all watch Ross Jackson, he had the host of Lock on Commanders on. And look, the young man strong against the run. That's what the Saints need. They need somebody in their middle stout to help against the run. The Saints ranked 22nd last year. The last 3 years or so, the Saints have been low to mid 20s against the run. This is a team that at one time went numerous games without giving up 100-yard rushes. So most definitely, anything that they can do to show up that interior of that defensive line, I'm all for. Everyone seems to think that is a good trade. The Saints only gave up a 6th-round selection to get him, and they also got an extra 7th-round pick. So the Saints now have 2 7th-round picks for next year.
By the way, Dolph, you remember when you were saying don't sleep on Michael Jacobson?
Yep.
That boy is trash.
Yep. He on the practice squad, but yeah.
No, man, he shouldn't even be on the practice squad. The amount of times that man dropped the ball, he freaking got 2 penalties on special teams at the end of the game. Yeah. Bro, if that was a real NFL game that actually mattered, you'd be getting cooked right now on social media.
Hey, a broken clock's right twice a day, bro.
I was wrong. Bro, that man's the next Lucas Crawl.
That's what he did me, Mike. He Lucas Crawl me, baby.
Like you were saying how Daniel Volker should Lucas Crawl you. Nah, you should have been focusing on Jacobson.
I was highly disappointed, man, when that happened, bro. But hey,
and I was thinking about you when he was messing up.
Hey, man, I was sitting there like, I know this guy ain't doing this. Don't shrink, bro. This is your opportunity, man. Don't shrink. You know, but hey, he's on the practice squad, so we'll see how that goes, man.
Yeah, Josiah Ezeram, like that man kind of disappointed me too. Like, bro, fall on the football. Don't let your big self freaking run with the ball, bro. If you get hit one time, you're fumbling.
Man, I'm gonna say you something, man. Man, shout out to Anthony OG, man.
Oh yeah, him, yeah, he's a dog.
We all knew last season the promise and the athleticism that this young man possessed. This year, this young man, since OTAs and training camp, preseason games, he earned his way onto the 53-man roster. He even went up against some starters this preseason and acquitted himself very well. Now, all of a sudden, a room that just a year ago we all had doubts about is now, I'd say, one of the stronger units on this team in the same linebacker room.
Yeah, we got DeMario and Pete, and after that, last year it was horrible.
Yeah. You got Gabe, you got OG, you see DeMarco Jackson, he showed flashes. They re-signed Khaliki Hudson. They re-signed him. So this running back room, man, is really looking good. Cap says, I hear Colin was upset he lost his starting job to Brees C. He only had grace and fanfare from fun fullback package and backflip. Roach was better. Oh man, listen, if he was upset because Brian Brees he's a number 1 pick, and did you see what we saw in the limited opportunities he got last year?
Yeah, that man.
I think he's a difference maker.
Yeah, I think Brian Brees only thing he needed to improve on was stopping the run.
Right.
Like that was because I watched this video and somebody said that Brian Brees is a bust because he couldn't stop the run, and like that. Yeah, that might be true, but I wouldn't call him a bust because yeah, he can't stop the run. But look, you're not gonna be perfect at everything. Even the Mario Davis at one point in his career, bro. Remember when that man was in the Jets and the Browns? Everybody thought he was just a bust, bro. Then he
Right.
comes to New Orleans and he fixes everything that he wasn't good at. He fixed everything, and now
Right.
he's people see him as a top 2, top 3, top like some people would say if Demario Davis is a top 4 or was the number 4 linebacker, that's considered being low for him now. So
Let me just say this, family. Hey, would you like to see Ridgeway body slam B. John Robinson? Suplex B. John Robinson?
if he does that, wait, hold on, you said Brees?
Huh? No, Ridgeway. Would you
Ridgeway,
like
if that happens, I am going to be John Ridgeway's number 1 fan.
body just no, it ain't got to be B. John. Just body slam Atlanta Falcon. Just
if he body slams I don't know, Kirk Cousins, Tyler Algier, if he body slams anybody that is in Atlanta, bro, I will get myself a jersey. I'll freaking say John Ridgeway should win MVP. I would freaking make him a 99 overall Madden and cook with him. I'll be his biggest fan.
Yeah, man.
Just like how I became the biggest fan from when Marshawn did that butt pick against Atlanta, and I became one of his biggest fans. Bro, right. I'll be the biggest fan. As long as you just play good against Atlanta, I'll be your biggest fan. Exactly. You need to take the rest of the season off. Just play good against Atlanta.
Look at the aggressiveness he played with too, bro.
Man, I'll be watching.
Like, so hey, Saints need that. Those are the kind of signings, if they work out, that can pay big dividends. Like I said, it's not flashy. It ain't gonna make national news. It ain't gonna make Sports Center. Oh, the Saints went out and traded for John Ridgeway III. It ain't gonna make national news, but it can make a big difference in improving this football team.
Isn't Colin Saunders hurt right now?
Huh?
Isn't Saunders hurt right now?
Oh, Colin Saunders hurt right.
So yeah, why is he complaining then? If that's true, why is he complaining? Like, bro, like if Brees plays well the 4 games that you're going to be out, that's on. Well, that's not really on you, but that's just bad luck at that point. So like I wouldn't be mad. I would just be mad at the universe. I wouldn't be mad at Dennis Allen. And trust me, I love being mad at Dennis Allen. Every time Dennis Allen does something wrong, he always hears it from me. But you can't blame it on Dennis Allen.
Gotcha, bro. Gotcha.
And look, you know how much I hate when people use injuries as an excuse, where it's like, for example, I was defending Kendra Miller because people were like, cut him, man, because he's been hurt. But when he's played, what has he done? He's done better than Jamal Williams, I'll tell you that. Because Kendra Miller, that brother can play. But no, because he's injured, we got to cut him. Okay, if when the year Patrick Mahomes got injured for the Chiefs and they won the Super Bowl, why was he still on the team? Just cut him? Should we just cut Chase Young since he was hurt at one point? When we signed him, we should have just cut him immediately. No, you don't do that. You don't cut players if they're trash and hurt. Then you cut them anyway. But if they're just hurt, but they're also a solid player, you don't cut them for that. At least if you're gonna get rid of them, trade them for something. Don't just cut them. Like Kendra Miller is not a cuttable player. I'm sorry. This is like fantasy football where they don't let you cut somebody. Kendra Miller is one of those people.
I'm not. Saints have been stupid. They cut Kendra Miller.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody was like, man, like Dennis Allen had him. Like, bro, I understand that it's kind of frustrating when somebody gets hurt, but you can't blame that on the player. You see, that's why I hate when people blame injuries on the players. Like, what are they supposed to do? Just not try so they can just protect their body? But yeah, we lose anyway. Just not try. Bro, the only way, like, I'm not saying the only way, but like, when people get hurt, if anything, obviously it still sucks, but at least they're trying to do something, right? But like, guys like, I don't know. I can't really name players right now. But, like, I just don't understand when people say injuries should be a way to cut somebody. Bro, that's just, like, that's the easy way out, bro. Like, that's – okay, when Tom Brady got hurt after the Patriots won 16-0 that one year, when Brady got hurt the first game, why did they cut him then? You know why? Because he was one of the best players in the NFL at that time. Like, just because he got hurt.
Hold on. Say it again.
Like, so – like after 2007, when the Patriots went 16-0, right? Brady gets hurt the first game. You know why they didn't cut him? Because he was one of the best players in the NFL. And I'm not saying Kendrick Miller is one of the best players all around in the NFL. But what I'm saying is you don't cut somebody just because of injuries. You know?
Gotcha.
So I just hate, bro. Like it's one thing if you're hurt, but you also stink at the same time. Then yes, cut him because you don't bring value even when you're on the field. But when you bring value on the field and you get a couple injuries, you don't cut the player, bro. That's stupid, bro. If anything, I think Kendrick Miller, this might be a hot take to some people, I think he's their second best running back on the team.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that. But the thing is, like they say, you can't help us in the tub, man. You know, he just got to get healthy and get out there, man, and hopefully the kid can stay healthy and show the promise that he has shown, the flashes that he has shown, that he showed last year. The talent is there. It is undeniable. The talent is there. So it'd be good to get a healthy Kendrick Miller back.
I am.
He comes back. Let me see. Booker says somebody posted a pic of Kendrick Miller at practice on Monday. Homer is looking more like a fullback than a running back. Gotcha. He said,
did you see the size of Keenan Allen? Bro, that don't mean nothing. Like Eddie Lacy was still a good running back when he started becoming fat.
Yeah.
So,
my boy back Eddie Lacy.
Yeah. You remember Eddie Lacy?
Yeah, Alabama and the Packers. Yeah, I remember Eddie Lacy, big ass.
that boy was bigger than the whole McDonald's building itself.
I might say Eddie Lacy. That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one. Hey, Mike, tell everybody while we here, man, before we get out of here, my brother, tell everybody about your platform the next time you gonna be on.
Well, yeah, man. You can also find me on YouTube at Hurricane Mike. You know, just Hurricane Mike. It's not that difficult. But yeah, we were planning on going live like tonight, but my dad had to reschedule some. So yeah, me and my dad will be live for the Hurricane Mike show tomorrow at 2:00. You know, it's Saturday, so we're just gonna be chilling there. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. You know, we're just gonna be talking about all the moves that the Saints made over the week, and then we're most likely gonna be live on that Monday as well, just talking about the upcoming games or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our schedule.
All right. Well, listen, family, I want to thank everybody for coming in. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. I'm your host, DOLPH Jackson. That's Hurricane Mike. Hey, you all make this show, man. Family, I'm back. Coach will be back. He's recovering. He's starting to feel better. He got hold of some bad oatmeal, man. I told him you gotta watch where you eat from, baby. You gotta watch where you eat from.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, look, family, it's Labor Day weekend. Enjoy this weekend. If you go drink, please don't drink and drive and get behind the wheel. Please call your Uber or Lyft or have a designated driver. Yeah, or have a designated driver, family. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. If you got drink at home, so you have to use your own bathroom, you're in your living room, in your bedroom right there, or you can just fall asleep on the couch. And don't injure yourself or somebody else, or even worse, kill yourself or someone else.
Man, when school started, I started taking all the naps.
Real. With that being said, family, I want to thank everyone. Booker, want to thank Hurricane Mike, Cap, Autism Boy College, Dana, Uncle Jerry, Booker. Who else was in here? I don't want to forget nobody. Jerry G. I say Uncle Jerry. I say Dana. J Live came through. Raphael. Thank you, Raphael.
No, J Live didn't come through. It was impossible.
yeah. J Live, the imposter J Live came through. He's been kidnapped by aliens, but he came through. Thank the alien for coming through. The CO was in the building. That's right. Chris Olave, the CO was in the building, baby. Looking for big things from me this year, baby. All right, who else came through? Got to get everybody. The law firm, baby. Annie Marie Elizabeth Rose Valowski was in the building, baby. Thank you as always, family. And if I forgot anybody, man, hold on. I can't forget my brother. From the Know the Bros came through. My brother came through. Till was in the building. Till Thank you for coming through, my brother. Shout out to the Noda Bros, all my brothers over there. Y'all already know how them boys do over there. It's football season. Pelican season is coming. They about to
6
hold
days
it down.
till Thursday night football.
Shout out to my big brother JT. Shout out to
What's up,
Wallace.
Dana?
Shout out to Hoodie Juby. Hoodie came through. Who else came through? Shout out to everybody, bro. If I miss you, I apologize. Listen, y'all know how we get out of here. Love and who that. And I'll see everybody later. Again,
Falcons suck.
Enjoy your weekend, family.
And don't be a Falcons fan because they suck.
28-3. Shout out to the Dixon Way. And the Dixon Way and the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast will be doing a joint live stream of the Atlanta Falcons and New Orleans Saints. And we're gonna have 2 shows that week. I'm gonna go over there and they're gonna come on over here, family.
What's the name of the show? Tell me what's the name of the show.
It's called the Dixon Way. The Dixon Way. Yeah, they're great people over there, man. Shout out to my brother Red Swarm. Shout out to Big Country Low, all Falcon Nation. You know, but before I get it, I gotta be real to Falcon Nation, man. I gotta be real. I like the moves y'all made.
I don't.
Y'all look great on paper, but all I got to say is 28-3.
Falcon fans are falling into the same trap that we did last year. Great on paper.
Keeping it real, Who That Sports Pod, legendary coach Rock, Dog 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick, black and gold. Let's go. First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in, get them punch. With them Saints, watch us march. Down the field, down your throat. Keeping it real, Who That Sports. Breaking news, interviews, open lines just for you. Call in, join in, Pale Nation, just win.
The Come On In Sports Network.